Did you jump?
Oh, I didn't have the guts to jump.
All right. I'm gonna try it. That's a lot deeper into the void that I should not be falling to. I'm down to negative 1,000. Okay
Yeah,
then. And I can't escape. Okay. I am going to right click, close window.
it says you left the game.
Yep. Logging back in. Maybe this was what Andy was talking about when he's like, where's control delete on a Mac? Oh boy.
Ah,
That's frustrating. What the heck? Got a bug report open with the server people. Okay. Loading.
and the portal doesn't work.
Yeah. End portal doesn't work and everything is frozen. I'll look at
Did you
server.
lose all your stuff?
I don't know.
Did you?
Say again?
How I can place things again?
I am suddenly outside and I have got all my stuff. I'm in the stronghold again. I just jumped off the thing, or rather, what I did was force closed Minecraft, reopened, and I was in the stronghold.
Okay, so it's tough to do.
Oh, wow, silverfish heads are so weird.
Okay, I got it to disconnect.
Yep,
You see,
and you joined, and here you are, right next to me.
yep.
Alright. Yet I'm still down 5 ender pearls from trying to throw them around. Alright.
Got to figure out how to get quickest way back to the base too, right?
Yes. And
Wait, yeah,
I know I have a route. I have a route laid out from the Nether. It's just not as straightforward as I would prefer. And I think it's one that I didn't really spend a lot of time with yet. But I left a torch trail over here by the Mushroom Island portal.
just follow you for now.
Yep, if I can spot my torches. Oh, there they are. Where's the next one? Shoot. Unless it was somewhere else. I mean, we can always boat back, but that's frustrating.
I
No?
don't see any torches over this way.
No, I don't either.
Uh, a shoot, what is
Oh!
it called again?
Oh, I see a staircase. Oh, shoot, I'm getting fired at. I see my staircase over there, I think. Next to the portal. Got her. Alright. Over here. I found the sign.
I successfully caught myself on fire.
Yeah, I see that. I seem to recall that once this links back up to the main labyrinth of tunnels that should be up here somewhere, it's pretty much straightforward. Yeah. Yep.
Signs are a good idea. I've never used signs like you do, but that's helpful.
Yeah. I am watching the Hermitcraft stuff now, and in this season they are building everything on the nether roof, which would be even more straightforward. Like, they build just carpet trails everywhere. But I know their last season they totally just duded these tunnels up like crazy. Put down ice roads and then boated everywhere.
I wonder if they'll fix the ability to go on the nether roof, if that'll be a glitch that they get rid of.
Actually, it is no longer a glitch, it's now intentional.
Really?
Yes. Because the nether roof portal I made, it appeared out of magic. You used to have to be able to glitch through the bedrock before you could get there in the first place. Like, do this weird minecart trick and throw an ender pearl and end up on the roof, and then force build the portal, break the bottom one, and come back through.
I saw a video on that one time.
Yeah. And I tried it, I did it, and it was extremely complicated. And then when I built the portal on the roof of the nether, it built a double one on the, in the overworld. One right on top of another, and I'm like, oh, so you just take the top one to get to the roof and not the top one to get to the standard. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, come at me. Come on. Okay, that was way more straightforward than I thought, actually. Straight, no turns. And it should spit you out.
I'm going to go for Grand Mesa. That's where all my stuff is, but where I am, at least.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, to get to spawn, it's basically no turns. So, okay. Cool. Yeah, and I guess I should read my own signs that say, Mushroom Island this way.
Signs help a lot, though. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to look for cities, for sure, though. I don't know if I have time to do it today, but I do want to.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I've been pushing to get those shulker boxes for a long time.
Those would be so handy.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't really know what they did until I started watching more on the Hermitcraft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then when you realize they kind of become a staple.
Once you can carry, shoot, that's
27 times however many slots in your inventory.
Tremendous amount more space.
Yeah. Yeah. Pow, pow. Oh, it's right there. No ghast here. Darn. Alright, what I will do is I will try to make a trail of endstone where the tunnel spits out. Hopefully
That's
that'll...
great. You know exactly where. Yeah, that's true. Actually, you know, I have a lot of endstone I mined also. Once I come back there, I can help you.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a stack and 2, so it's not a whole lot, but it's enough to at least get started.
Got 5 stacks.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't want to sound like a complete creep, but when I woke up at 6 o'clock from a dream about Leah and Eden, I was like, what in the world?
And you're like, I wonder if that's that's really...
Is this a sign? Is something happening that we should know about?
Huh? Yep. No, I would probably think the same thing. I don't know why my brain decides sometimes it's going to dream about stuff, but
Right.
I'll tell you why.
Yep.
I know I like halfway said that she might like go into labor today or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly my thought too. I'm like, I'm not the person that should be dreaming about Mike's family. Just in general. So yeah. I don't know why I built this road up to the other portal. Doesn't make any sense. Here's some of it. Back in. I wonder if the end portal glitch is something that is dependent on the credits, which are actually a lot easier to experience on single player.
Because we had 3 people on there that it's there.
I don't know. It might be that this flavor of the server software just doesn't support the credits like regular single player does. Because it's not the native Minecraft server, it's a kind of hybrid of it.
This one's not the regular Minecraft server?
No, it's called Spigot, which allows for all the plugins and stuff. So it's not just the vanilla server jar file.
So it's more likely they would have glitches.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But it's also optimized for some performance stuff, which actually the Hermitcraft people just switched over to a different flavor a couple weeks ago, with the idea that this other flavor is even better optimized for performance. And I'm wondering if that might help with like Joy's login issues and other things.
Lose everything if we switch?
No, no, and there would be some stringent testing that I would do before I just said, it works. We can always switch back to this one really fast. It's just depending on which engine we're using. Alright. Portal is still active. And I'm going to jump through this time. Okay, it works now. It was just the credits that were blocking us for some weird reason.
Now?
Alright. Okay. Funny thing is, Ender Dragon hunting is actually the only way to get a renewable obsidian resource.
Is it renewable? I mean, there's a shit ton of it there, but
Yeah. Well, the idea is you harvest down all of these pillars.
Huh?
When you resurrect the dragon, it will totally just rebuild all of those.
oh. And then you kill it again and you got that much more obsidian.
Exactly.
So arguably, you probably have some sort of a, like, lava water combo thing, right?
I don't know. It may destroy all of your stuff that you plant around the center island as well.
And in the overworld, if you had, like,
Oh,
lava, you know, pump a ton of lava somewhere and then just cover that with water.
mm-hmm. The thing is, lava doesn't create an infinite lava source like water does.
Oh, it doesn't?
No. If you put two lava catty corner to each other, they will not flow into each other and become four
Oh,
lava
I didn't
source
know that.
blocks. Yeah. Which is a bit frustrating, but also understandable to some extent.
What are you working on now?
What am I working on?
Huh?
The end brick staircase, which is actually working. Did you want to try to hit the end cities
That'd
before
be
too
super cool. How long are you How long are you planning to play for tonight?
um, I don't have as much control as you guys, so I could go till 2 o'clock if I wanted.
I'm torn. I was supposed to read a couple more papers today, but that doesn't sound like as much fun. But meeting on Friday that I have to prepare for. But then again, that's Friday.
Yep.
Is Monday, right?
Yeah. Yeah, today is Monday. And I do have work in the morning, but,
Did you say a trap door will let us get through there?
yes.
You want me to grab something from the house before coming over there?
A trapdoor or just ender pearl. You can throw an ender pearl in there and it will take you there, no problem.
Or potions of like feather falling, for instance?
That may be helpful, yeah, if you've got them.
I got 6 of them.
Well, here's the deal. It's gonna take us a really long time just to find an end city once we're out there. They are not common at all.
How do we get back there then?
Say again?
Once we get to, okay, so we go through that little fishy portal,
Mm-hmm.
then we explore for a few hours to try to find one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Locate
basically.
it. Then how do you get back?
We elytra back once we find one. We find one, we get its elytra, and then we both have one. Which actually, that's not a bad idea either, is to enchant up this one that we've got with the mending, unbreaking, and such. But, yeah. We basically grab that elytra, fly back, and then jump back into the portal. Or we do it the cheaty way and just slash spawn.
Will that bring you back to spawn?
Yeah. You can also do slash home, and that will take you back to wherever you've set your home, which by default is spawn. But I mean, spawn is better than the end. Alright, I totally have the entire road going up to the tunnels.
Road going up to the tunnels.
Yeah, from the portal to the tunnels. Yes. Yes, exactly.
I'm tempted, but if that's going to be hours and hours, I should
Yeah.
probably save it for maybe this weekend if we all want to do that. I'll get ready with all my stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could wait. Honestly, if you're thinking you need to probably wait, I can wait. I will refrain from just rushing in.
Sounds really freaking cool. If I end the game there, when I open it again, do we just pop up at the same place?
Yes.
If it takes too long, I could technically there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you could. And it would work.
Your thoughts on that?
It's a good plan. No, I'm just trying to think. It's like, okay, but if we don't find a city, and you log out in the end island, in the outer islands, you will have no way to get back if you come back midweek and want to do something else.
We'll do that until that is completed.
Unless we equip you with an ender chest, you throw all your stuff in the ender chest, log out, and when you log back in, you just throw yourself off the cliff. You lose levels, but that's it.
With your XP farm, it's not like it's that.
True.
Oh, wait, I guess that way I can actually dedicate a day to like fully exploring it, and that way
Yeah.
Andrew can come too.
True. Yeah, because that's what's kept me from doing this entire event at all, is because I'm like, I want you guys to experience it with me, because I've never experienced it, and we're in this together, so it's been my kind of take on it so far.
I'm down for that. That sounds cool. I think Andrew would probably be excited. That way he could get an elytra. We could just keep searching, find 2 additional elytras.
True. The cool thing is, once you find an end city, they generate in a perfect grid. So you just head in a direction and you will hit another one eventually.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily perfect grid, but close enough to where you could probably spot one.
Quite as long to find the second one.
Yeah. But yeah, I will definitely work on getting this one enchanted as well.
And that way we'll have, actually I've been just kind of doing everything I want for going to find the end city too. Putting all of the stuff out of my inventory.
Okay.
I filled my ender chest. That's one of the things I'm doing, is emptying all of the crap out of the ender chest.
Yeah. Yeah, I put a bunch of stuff in there as well, but I took everything out before I left, just because it's like, okay, I know we'll probably run into some pretty valuable stuff.
Right. You do not want to have to leave it there.
Speaking of which, I need to hit the mesa so that I can actually pick up all that stuff.
That's where I am right now. I'm just dumping off all of the stuff.
Yep. I hope End Brick has good blast protection.
Ghast goes after it. Why are you thinking?
The Ghast, yeah, it's just, those things are extremely annoying. To have all the netherrack just dissolve out from under you. Well, the cool thing is not all is lost as far as Andy's experience of the dragon fight.
Yeah, he's been there at least. Although, yeah, he didn't really get to participate very much because it was lagging.
Right. But I did manage to record the whole thing. Just grab a screen recording of it from my point of view, but still I'll be able to load him up with that video and let him watch it. And it sounded like he was getting some hits in at the end too, so that's good. Oh golly, where did I throw all of my stuff? There it is.
Start using storage on this other side.
I was using my Prismarine box before. Joy stuff. Put this back in here. I'm gonna keep that out. Oh, that's the parrot making that noise. Okay.
There's a zombie around, I think, somewhere too.
Yeah. I have a feeling we haven't hit all the caves that there are to hit in this area.
Yeah. A couple times I haven't been able to sleep because it says a monster's nearby, but I couldn't find it.
Right. Okay. Alright then. There. Going back to...
A creeper?
Yeah. I always run into them and then just run as fast as I can, but whatever. That was actually another thought of a mini game was creeper long jump. Because if you time it right, a creeper explosion will actually launch you pretty far.
Dragon's Breath launched me a pretty darn long ways.
Yeah, I saw that. That was amazing.
I was actually really surprised I didn't die.
You came about halfway up my pillar. I mean, height-wise. I was like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, but if we take it on again, we could totally take bottles and gather that dragon's breath and use it in potions for lingering potion.
Oh.
Yeah, that causes the lingering effect.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I wasn't too sure of it myself until I saw Hermitcraft guys going like, "It's the dragon's breath, quick, get the bottles out." And I'm like, why do you do that? And then I looked up the potion stuff and realized what in the world it was.
You know, we ought to bring a piston too. I think you need a piston for harvesting the dragon egg.
Okay. Is that it? Because that seems fairly simple for what it is.
I think so. I mean, a piston and like a redstone torch or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Try it. I threw a piston in my inventory, so.
Okay.
I've probably spent too long watching YouTube videos on Minecraft.
Same.
It's entertaining, though.
It definitely is. I feel like I know too much now. Nothing left to just discover. Aside from server glitches. Anything else that we might need? Because I'm back at the spawn base, and I'm kind of like just grabbing stuff.
I don't know what I left over there. It's been a while since I've been at the spawn base.
Yeah. Leaves? Leaves would be good for an Enderman farm eventually.
Even know how you use those for an Enderman farm.
They prevent spawning, and so the idea is you build the farm far enough out to where you're out of spawning distance from every other block. And then you just build your little 3x6 spawning platform, and they only spawn there. And then you lure them in with, like, cool things.
The Enderman?
Yeah. They get mad at, what is it? The, Endermite. Which is a little bug that appears sometimes when you use pearls.
I also did not. Okay, so apparently you know more about. You got more knowledge than I do. I've not heard of the Endermite either.
Yeah. Basically, if you use a pearl too often, the Endermite will spawn and come at you like a silverfish.
Huh.
But apparently Endermen get extremely mad at those things and run after them. So you basically bait them at the farm. They walk into a fall pit, and then you just wander up and swipe at their legs from underneath.
You know, all the enchanted books at the spawn would be. I don't remember what exactly. You had that really cool room there.
Yeah. Are you thinking of moving it?
And that'd be such a pain.
Without shulker boxes, for sure. Yeah, this is all my fishing loot, which that's going away in the next version, too.
Thing is,
No, but AFK fishing is.
yeah.
So you'll have to actually sit there at your actual mouse and actually fish for reals. I'm sure somebody will come up with another one, but basically you can't get any of the good loot out of a 1x1x1 block of water. You have to have a certain minimum area of water in order to get good loot out of it.
Yeah. Excited for the update to the Nether too. It would be fun to go exploring the Nether with the new biomes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that as well.
I've been kind of avoiding exploring the Nether for a while, like for now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you can. There is also ways that we can get into the actual region files, and we can delete portions of the region and basically reset them. So if we wanted, we could like clear all the portals that I've built out to the furthest reaches of wherever we've been. We'd have to rebuild all those portals, but
That would be a pain.
yeah.
Far out have you been?
A couple thousand, I think. I actually just had it open. I've been to the Woodland Mansion that the cartographer sold me a map to, and that was extremely far. MC dot. Apparently 9,000 by 9,000. So 10,000 blocks away is where I found the Woodland Mansion.
By Nether travel or overworld travel?
It was all overworld. And it was extremely painful.
Kidding.
It's just like, okay, one plane after one more forest. Just how many forests do I need to run through before I get there? And the reason being is because I had a cartographer's map to a woodland mansion and I didn't know where it was. All I knew is I had to go southeast. And it remained southeast for a good long while. And I would say it was almost as painful tunneling back in the nether, so that it was only 1,000-block trip in the nether to get back there.
Yeah. So that's the point, though. So if it's only 1,000 block trip in the Nether, then other biomes we probably haven't been as far in the Nether.
True. Yeah, the furthest I've been in the nether is 1,000 blocks away, so we're probably going to be okay in that respect. Plenty we haven't seen. In fact, I can just check. Yeah, it's a fair amount, but definitely there's a... Yeah, I can just even alt print screen, Dropbox. Check this out. This is the other cool reason for Discord. Yeah, 1,000 by 1,000. Alright.
Just a couple minutes here, I'll check out what you sent.
I see you're popping in and out of the nether.
Just getting more XP. Just grading all my gear.
Ooh, I should make a non-nether map of the nether, and that would totally show that farm. And later. What was I doing?
I like this app that lets you talk over the computer. That's super easy.
It is. It is really nice. And the nice thing is, it's just a voice channel that exists. So you could pop into it at any time. Doesn't require the call, then merge calls, then plan. But I've got a D&D group that meets weekly on here. And
Good platform.
yeah. Oh, I did want an item frame. That's right.
Oh, okay. So it's like a map of everywhere we've been in the Nether?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And you can actually look at this right now if you pull up that web address. You can just go there and scroll around and look.
So I thought I had it pulled up. Let me... Just looks like a screen, like it's on the internet, but it just looks like a...
There's a fortress right over there to the east. Oh gosh, it's feeding time. Cats.
Time?
Huh?
Time you said?
Yeah, gotta get my cats fed.
Probably upgrade this gear like 10 or 15 minutes and then call it a night.
Alright. Yeah, I'll probably do something similar.
Way it's a convenient stopping point. If I pick it up next time, if we decide to go look for end cities,
Mm-hmm.
have everything ready to go, we'll just pop on and then do it.
Yeah, yeah. And I will get this one Elytra enchanted up for now and put somewhere safer. And then, I don't know, maybe gather some gear and stick it at the stronghold. And then go hunt Gastier so we can do the dragon again when Joy is actually there to enjoy it too.
You said just 4 gas tiers is all you need?
4 Gastiers, a bunch of glass, and maybe some obsidian. You basically craft 4 end crystals with them.
And place them around the fountain?
Around the fountain, yeah. It's like on the center lines. You just 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it resurrects the dragon. In a pretty spectacular thing.
If we did that, although if Joy wants an Elytra, then we need 1 extra too, so we still have to get 2 more from the end.
Right.
From the shulker boxes are definitely worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I do feel like it would be a fun challenge to at the very least, just like earn your Elytra, earn your wings sort of thing, you know? All of us go out hunting them and bridging like crazy to get them before we just start, like, because I mean, honestly, it's like, how easy do you want it to be? Is like I could go into the server console and just say give everybody 1 Elytra and call it good, but then it's not.
Yeah, but then I feel like you didn't.
Yeah, it's no longer any fun that way. So, yeah, the challenge of beating an end city would be pretty cool.
I'm just excited that we beat the dragon. I've never done that before either.
I know. I am really happy about that.
Those things that kind of freaks me out, actually. Weirdly, weird as it is, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm just gonna die and lose all my stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, even with those 2 withers, I was like, okay, how much preparation should I go through? Stuck everything in a chest, just hid away everything. Did the fight, and I was like, oh, well, I guess that was a little overkill on my part, but
I've never done the wither because wither skeletons seem like they never drop skulls for me.
yeah, that's the tough one, and you have to go after him with a looting sword to really get anything worthwhile in any length of time. But even then, it's very rare, and I swear I probably spent a good 3-4 hours in the nether just running back and forth hunting. Painfully.
I think I may have gotten 1 wither skull
Mm-hmm.
the entirety of my time playing.
Yeah, I think I spotted it and took it too.
I don't think it was on this game. And
Oh. Because I know somebody got one. Yeah.
No, maybe it was, actually.
Okay. I just remember running into one in a chest somewhere. I'm like, huh, somebody's already been to the Nether and gone hunting. But it was only just the one, and yeah. Yeah, I feel like, unless you had a farm, which it is possible, Wither Skeleton skull hunting would be best done with a friend. Just because of the boredom factor.
Talk while you do it.
I wore out my bow more on shooting blazes.
Did you say that we have a villager that sells mending now?
Yes. Actually, I have 2 that sell mending, and one is a little bit cheaper.
You want to kidnap them from the village if you find someone who's got really good stuff.
Hmm.
Them from the village, and then we'll just let them respawn and just populate the best shop we can have that way.
Sure. Yeah. That was actually another thing I wondered about. I tried doing the zombie conversion method on those villagers that I've got to see if I could get them to drop their prices. And it turns out with normal difficulty, villagers will be converted only 50% of the time.
Other 50% they just die.
Yeah, they just die outright. And I'm like,
you don't want to losing them.
Golly, yeah. I mean, it took me a good hour to get that mending villager to actually have mending as his primary trade, as his first trade. And so it seems like a real time waster if you have to send those villagers through the zombie conversion thing 3 or 4 times to get them down to the cheapest prices ever. And then risk the 50% death rate. So my thought was, oh boy, what would they think if I bumped this up to hard difficulty? Because hard difficulty, it's 100%.
Oh. Or 100% conversion.
Yes. And I mean, there's guys on Reddit that think that's completely backwards, that they should always be converted if it's on easy mode and 50% if it's on... But
yeah.
I could see how it could go both ways, honestly.
We're on normal, you said?
What's that?
Normal difficulty on this one?
Yeah, we're on normal. Just because I know from experience how annoyingly easy mode is.
Oh yeah. Even this one, when we first started, I died a fair number of times. You forget, once you got all the good gear, it's easy to forget how much they can actually kill you if you don't have good gear.
Right.
A lot of iron blocks paired around that village. The golems.
Oh.
Just noted the car over there.
Yep.
You notice any looting books?
Books? I might have some looting books. Maybe. I don't see any here in your chest. But I know I've gotten them from fishing. I wonder if I have any more lying around. I have a lot of looting.
You're at?
I have looting 2, looting 2, looting 2, looting 2. So I've got basically 2 looting 3 books. When combined.
Yeah, looting 2 right now. Are there only 3 levels?
There are only 3, so if we divide that down, we would have 2 looting 3 books in total.
Okay. I got looting 2, I guess. I can stick with that. I was thinking there was 5 levels.
Oh, yeah, no. 3 is the max for that one.
What are the best enchantments on the sword that you found?
Sharpness 5 is a good one. But looting is basically the most useful one you're gonna get. It really depends on what you're hunting, I guess.
Now I've got fire aspects, but I'm not a big fan of that because it seems like I just light things on fire and then they come and hit me and light me on fire.
Right. Yeah, I know. If I had fire aspect, I would. I don't know if I would, but I feel like the smart thing to do would be to also enchant knockback.
Oh, so that they catch on fire and get smacked way far away.
Right. But I think there is some reason that nobody really likes knockback that much. And it might just be because you can't take them out quickly then.
I've had trouble with that before. It just knocks them off a cliff or knocks them far away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, sweetie. Good walk. I saw you. I was watching your glimpse. Hey.
Oh, I wasn't gonna go get
I might pick this up again next weekend. We'll do the end cities.
Yeah, I'd like that. That sounds like a fun time.
That sounds like fun to me too. Never done it, so I'm looking forward to it. So we'll set aside a couple hours so that we can actually go find one and
Sure.
take an evening.
Yeah, definitely. Whoops, I just dumped water in. Yeah, for sure.
Right. I'm gonna sign off then.
All right, sounds good.
If we want to talk next time, you have to send me a link for what we're talking through. The same site, right?
It's the same link, honestly. If you can save that link, or you could also download the desktop app and then just run it, and it will. And your account, whatever this account is, your standard username account, will have this automatically. So you'll be able to pop in anytime, and yeah, it'll just be accessible. It's not like Zoom or WebEx where you have to have this super invite link with passwords and such.
Sure. This was really fun.
Cool. Thank you. Alright, gonna stop streaming as BL.